know what you're watching right now? No, you don't know what you're watching. You are watching the show where idiots like me try to catch legendary Pokemon and Pokeballs. That is right. Most of you who watch like all my walkthroughs, the ones who like know everything I do, you'll know that I have the epic tradition of catching legendary Pokemon and Pokeballs. So what legendary Pokemon are we going to try and catch? That is right. We are going to catch Rayquaza, and I don't particularly agree with the idea of using legendaries throughout the Elite Four, but Rayquaza will be a very nice addition to your team going into the Elite Four if you're a weaker trainer. Anyway, you're going to need a few things. Lots of Hill Nimes. You're going to need a Mach Bike. Yes, a Mach Bike. Woohoo. There we go. Mach Bike. Styling. This fine piece of machinery. Anyway, you gotta have some incredibly mad skills on this Mach Bike because it is pretty crazy getting over this. And you'll really find yourself like riding over it, and it's just like really tricky. Like crazy tricky. You have to have a lot of skill on a bike to be able to get around. For the most part, though, yeah, you'll probably spend a lot of time trying to get up this. There's only 2 floors where you have to use the Mach Bike, but those are some very tricky floors. Like right there, see? I fell down. I'm probably going to have to cut this video like 20 times because I'll keep falling down the hole. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that now. There we go. That only took like 20 times. Anyway, for the most part, as you can see, the Sky Tower has been pretty much, or the Sky Pillar has been pretty much wrecked. So, it's definitely tough to get up. That second floor that you need the Mach Bike for is really tricky to get up. So, you have to like do that perfectly. Anyway, get up here. Who's calling me on top of the Sky Pillar when I'm on this like great expedition? Dalton! I don't care about your Magnemite. I'm on this like epic expedition and I'm getting phone calls about Magnemites. Anyway, definitely want to say it's what we've all been waiting for. What's up, Rayquaza? Holy pickles! It's Rayquaza. And this thing is how a legendary should truly be. This thing is powerful dragon flying type, level 70, with the moves Fly, Outrage, yes, Outrage, evil move, Rest, and Extremespeed. It's evil. I mean, level 70 is powerful. And Outrage, ooh. Let me tell you this. Go look in a dictionary, and I'm willing to bet you the definition of annoying is Rayquaza. Because it can kill itself by getting itself confused because it's stupid enough to use Outrage, or it could use Rest and heal all the hard damage it took to whittle away. Like, look at it, I'm doing 4 times damage here with ice moves, and it took 2 hits to get it down into low orange. I mean, and not to mention its catch rate is only like 3, so this is as hard as it gets to catch an actual legendary Pokemon. I mean, its power is insane. This is how it really, truly should be catching a legendary, because legendaries are supposed to be strong. They got really, really cheap in 4th generation with, like, Giratina on level 47. Only thing I could say is, I mean, you can still throw a Pokeball when it's up in the air, but the thing is beyond annoying. Pokeballs are always tough to choose between. I mean, I always say use Dusk Balls because that's all I've ever said when catching a legendary on my videos. But there was no Dusk Balls in this game, so you're gonna have to stick to something like the classic Ultra Ball. There really isn't much that's good for Rayquaza. $10, you're gonna white out a lot unless you're doing this in the after game. It's gonna take some time. It's definitely a challenge. Do not worry if you struggle. I do not recommend the Master Ball on Rayquaza, but it could be argued. It's probably one of the 2 hardest legendaries to catch in this game, so it's arguable. 4th generation had like 50 legendaries, so it was like tough to decide if you wanted to use on one. I never used the Master Ball because I always want to save it in case I would run into like a shiny legendary, in which then I would be like, the heck with Pokeballs, I'm going to catch the thing. So for the most part, good luck. Make sure you saved before doing this because you will white out a lot, or it will probably kill itself off in confusion, one or the other. So, good luck. That's hard. The strategy I ended up pulling, I had Torkoal stall for like the majority of this battle. I had 3 amnesia and iron defenses up. It worked really well. Timer balls work good in this battle because you got a lot of turns in this battle. So after 40 turns, it's going to be 4 times effective. So that's probably your best Pokeball. It works the same as Ultra Ball after 20 turns. So every 10 turns gets stronger. There it is, Rayquaza. I didn't mention earlier, but his ability is Airlock. Gets rid of weather effects. No, I don't have a nickname for him. Sometimes I have a stupid, obnoxious nickname, but I don't have one. Anyway, that is Rayquaza, and that is also one of the hardest legendaries to catch in a Pokeball. That is a true challenge there. That is the kind of challenge I like. That is fun. So good luck catching Rayquaza. Like I said, I really think using legendaries for the Elite Four is very noobish. I completely am against it. But if you need something for your team, Rayquaza can help you out immensely with the Elite Four. And speaking of the Elite Four, it's all we have left standing in our way now. Here's my Rayquaza. Very, very strong offensively. He has a cute move. How cute. Oh my. So, I recommend you get something that could use Waterfall, because you're gonna need it when you go to Evergrande City. So I'm just gonna like dump something in my PC and probably like catch a tentacle on the way over. So with that said, that is Rayquaza. So it's time for the final challenge, the Elite Four.